This week on Stadia, we have sales, free play days making a return, and 3 games arriving to Stadia that I would consider all very good. So let's not hesitate and dive right into this news, beginning with the release of one of the most highly requested games on Stadia period. That's right, FIFA 21 will be officially available for purchase on Google Stadia starting tomorrow at the special discounted price of $24.99 US. It'll include all your favorite players, clubs, venues, FIFA Ultimate Team, and much more. I can tell you right now that this title gets requested time and time again. It's undoubtedly a huge franchise and one that sells millions of copies every year. And despite the fact that FIFA 21 has been readily available for quite some time now, getting it on Google Stadia's platform is still a huge get for it. We can't forget that this is EA's most treasured franchise. Nothing comes close to it sales-wise underneath its catalog. Now, what really matters here is whether or not its sequel will continue to support Stadia, and hopefully next time with a day-and-date release. In addition to the fact that the game will be releasing on March 17th, it should be noted that March 18th, the following day, there will be a FIFA Community Play Day where you can go up against those who work at Stadia. This event will take place between 10 AM and 12 PM Pacific time, and if you want to participate yourself, I'll be sure to link down in the description below how you can get involved. Next up, let's take a look at a game that got leaked and then cancelled after some controversy and now is finally getting released on March 18th for $9.99. Terraria will allow you to start digging, building, crafting, and exploring. It's one of the most iconic survival games within the genre, with a ton of content to actually dive into and play. If I had to describe it to you, think of it being sort of like a 2D Minecraft mixed with Diablo. Whereas Minecraft is much more about creativity, Terraria actually has some pretty decent combat. Not only that, but I would say its overall sense of progression is actually quite a bit better. As some of you might remember, the Stadia release of Terraria was under some rocky waters when its original creator had a bit of a beef with Google due to being locked out of his Google account. Luckily, whatever issue was initially there seems to have been resolved and we're getting a great game because of it. Seriously, I know Terraria may not look like much, but it really is a good game, and if you're into that sort of Minecraft or Diablo-esque style of gameplay, I would highly recommend you give it a shot. At the price of $9.99 US, it's a pretty easy pickup for Thursday. The last title confirmed coming to Google Stadia this week is actually quite a bit of a surprise, and I'm shocked that we didn't hear about it sooner. It's currently available on the Stadia storefront right now with the special limited time price of $31.99 US. The title in question is Dragon Quest XI S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. This is a very prominent JRPG franchise, and honestly speaking, it's big enough that I'm surprised Google didn't make more noise about this game coming to Stadia. It sits at a 91 overall score on Metacritic and is ranked under their must-play list. Now, for those of you that don't know, Dragon Quest XI is a fully self-contained story. You do not need to have played any of the previous entries to understand what's going on. It features a beautiful art style, a detailed world, finely tuned turn-based mechanics, and an immersive story that will appeal to longtime fans of the series. The definitive edition of the game includes additional scenarios, an orchestral soundtrack, a 2D mode, and much more. It's by far the best version of the game to release to date, and honestly speaking, for that special discounted price, you're easily getting over 100 hours of content here. If you're a JRPG fan, this one's definitely not to be missed. Next up on the list is free play days coming back, and this time it's for NBA 2K21. Starting from today all the way till next Tuesday, March 23rd, 9 AM Pacific time, you can enjoy the entire NBA experience. As an important reminder, you do need to be a Stadia Pro subscriber to take advantage of this, but honestly speaking, it's a pretty sweet deal because that's 7 days of free playtime. And from what I've heard, the NBA 2K21 experience on Stadia has been fixed, but if you've ran into any more issues, do let me know down in the comment section below. The last bit of news I have to share with you for this week is a bunch of sales going on. Seriously, a bunch of games are available right now at a discounted price, way too many to go through individually. Instead, I'll be putting 2 links in the description below. One of them will lead to every Stadia Pro deal currently available, and the other will be every single deal that anyone can take advantage of. There's an absolute ton of great games available on sale right now, no matter what genre you're into. Either way, that wraps up the latest This Week on Stadia blog post. If you've enjoyed the video or found it helpful at all, be sure to hit that like button as it really does help the channel out. And if you're wanting more content like this, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell as well. Today's end of video question is simply going to be asking you if you plan on picking up any games this week, whether it's on sale or a new release. Do let me know down in the comment section below. As always, thank you for watching the video. This has been the Virtual Cloud, giving you the latest and greatest on everything VR and cloud gaming related. So until next time, I'll catch you in the clouds.